comment section say join na ebo de ye pini code no booking code na to say kwato anytime you can pick it into log on to Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook na in the no fogudo nti waka two slots na ya complete 16 teams no into the round of 16 and efa results na ended up Otogona Robert Lens was Sevilla by 2-1 yenya ana yenya that is Sergio Ramos and also I get into the score sheet again and the more all she goes no all your records the man who becoming the oldest player in the history of the UCL. They always share the highest number of goals. That is Sergio Ramos. One fact they lost by 2-1 and then they would they room to the next stage and they bond the PSV and so on Arsenal World War 1-1. It didn't get here how to get onto the score sheet to Abrana. We've been under Bondina no won't break bank and coffee dimber messing on Afcon and a Conbiad also within room but PSV team no respond timely wouldn't that is 1 point in that particular group and so na Napoli so she Braga 2-0 na Union Berlin so Real Madrid the 10-1 Inter was 0-0 na Salzburg and so 1-3 to Benfica didn't know ya mo work because with their road to the next stage of the competition I bet na Nyoma Nkwe kra the best for them no had been a draw in the last game of the group stages against Salzburg no wa travel akọ Salzburg no home ground akọ send by 3-1 and I qualify to Europa League. Sending our drop points and I win 1 point in bank, won't to qualify in Europa League. But with that point and 3 points in Winyano, Salzburg went to one qualify and the Benfica now in the season in the group stage of the Champions, then your mom queen man no. On mum no room into the UEFA that is Europa League. And if the results in Benin, one of the teams are personally, I think the one surprising and the panel, that is Real Sociedad. And I think it's about time that we really pay attention to them. Spanish clubs, and them no ya mpene bebre no when you that kind of point as far as UEFA coefficient in your concern ma your ball league needing they are the best club no. In the English ne bon the more they pro one the most competitive. But the best Nanga said I bet you will see them coming from the Spanish La Liga. And as it stands now, check the number of countries win your qualification to the next stage and the number of clubs are free that is all the Spanish La Liga to the next stage of the competition. The Bunda Sevilla room, Sociedad room, Real Madrid room, that is Benfica and so that Barcelona and so will room to the next stage of the UEFA Champions League. The man know my yesterday on that particular debate that the La Liga no obviously it is the best league. Now for Sociedad in a group of Salzburg, Benfica and Inter Milan, they didn't just finish. I bet having the same points with club offering Inter Milan, no one say a goal difference of +5 and they would beat Inter Milan. And the last game was supposed to be at Inter Milan on home grounds. We say premiers are on I bet Elko was there sounds the basketball. Find the Inter when you qualify into no I bet say Inzaghi set up or the Coco room and even up front. All the bench and the best player in Lautaro Martinez. Now all the starters are less than Sanchez. What is even the gap? But after the current form of Lautaro Martinez, I bet as why say onka game no na Inter won to manage 3 points na Embry on that match. Echiwo enya Achebi and Matteo Demian and Carlos Augusto mo wala bana wa aboko support. But so depend on kind of back three in the goal post na Yanso at the first shot no he's in it and then for no so already Nicolo Barella started Davidi that is fantastic. But the quarry roses are that na e be said abba materials pan wukita wotum. What are some of these things in the Spanish La Liga? The alliances, but the UEFA Champions League in that group, na bed no to know where the first. No to know where the first in the UEFA Champions League that is group with them ahead of International Milan. And then materials now only Rubin that is Lenormand now office Spain in the why that means they were a first choice in the Spanish national team for exposure and to a larger extent. You know, he has it, but the support cast of Anari Traore, Igo Zubeleda, One Ahmed. Munoz more on one which you want. I bet they are not the strongest department of the Roses at that side. Equa front, I boom Mikel Yazaba, the captain, Umar Sadek Motakufuso Kubo, and a Mikel Marino Mono. You know, that is a Korean. Zuberman de Munano were part of the setup and they were able to get the maximum 1 point and what they be feel. So I think it's about time. Yeah, that spotlight on the club Roses at that. Then some of us will be talking about them and yes, how we won't progress. We will continue from this particular point of winner while qualified to the round stage, round 16 of the UEFA that is Champions League. FA Group C, I want to Real Madrid and so now we'll coach Union Berlin. And with Real Madrid in winner, now we'll win. I bet why in 100% in the UEFA Champions League. All the matches are boy. 6 matches and 6 wins, no loss, no draw. And a 6 match, that's Real Madrid would 18 points, and Napoli is the second with 10 points or without qualify. If say you're the favorites, no, what the sum of these numbers they are better is scary. Obi a common enough for Champions League no at this stage, no so only 100%, although William Shisho. They can go all the way to the final proper and even get to win it. I want to start with the final. And the projection I can with Jude Bellingham no. UEFA I want to fly away with the good stages on the points no. And there's Jude Bellingham who you know. Ninyaka projection attention abed whatever we just know that you expect the bottom will play into the war best no walk ahead no walk no and a benya the nagra tasra in sulukulus. I was telling fellas in the production the gala why the konongo kaya I will alone qualified. Manchester United in senior ye pa against you over to qualified now I say party no I go Copenhagen into my for 1 point in pound famba into my for 1 point in pound famba. But ni name no the credit never can say the Bama that's FC Copenhagen. And if a log now they were supposed to be the team Kaberen Kayashapa automatically they should be lying that is last on the table. Because draw the bear no early order na a bear for Bayern Munich don't want the first. Ever for Manchester United don't want zero. But the quality to Galato Ababugum ever for under one net Nenka Copenhagen won the last. I bet the boy we are Copenhagen the second behind Bayern Munich. Emma Gats aside sort of Manchester United the last. So credit to make a song on farm one, but I think it's a shame in that group for club Manchester United. No wonder they are featuring in the whole zone question of the day. There a group of Copenhagen, Galatasaray, and then Bayern Munich. I bet you had just 4 points. 4 points, no, 1 win and a draw. 4 points in Manchester United win, I bet, or just 1 win and a draw. And on your Konya Papa. Or you know, some a Manchester United fan, you might be bowing down your head in shame. All the leaders will go Manchester, plus the playing body, technical handler. Oh, yeah, Ejitum the Red Devil go say the main go see share in it. In a group, Copenhagen womb, Galatasaray womb, and 2 men this second impo behind Bayern Munich, but the last with just 4 points. And then for the number of goals I will consider this season. Only one club will consider more goals than Manchester United in the group stage of the Champions League. And if this is no shame, I bet minimum idea na about 20 years don't know yenim for losing to Bayern Munich. Personally, on one of them because Bayern in the history of the UEFA Champions League, you know, as it stands now, they are on about 39 UEFA Champions League group stages games. But 39, Nina, bet they are yet to lose one. In the Bayern, anyone about group stage, money about drop. In fact, won't lose. In the United, lose all lose it by Bayern Munich. That is the result of winning in the last 39 games in the group stage. So, one way to crown a draw, win, baby. That is the current state of Bayern Munich club. So, for United to have sat at Old Trafford, no way lose it in KBBLNC because they lost against a very formidable team in the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. But Mura Sanso Awoda merit and hard. Sebi wakwe de onu na nenim ya hari nti sasam no koba na wo boniri na ten ha go na wo ne tiri ne lesero no na wo di no fa na ade but I bet the what to Manchester United no our ebesan the club as a whole ho na encourage the current state of the team no phantom na bodwindo a certain Holland ni inherit ten ha get wo sebi ni di ne ya hari nti no so ma na elebo no na enko pay attention to the reality on the grounds. Never mention Ten Hag. Able you say United faithful Ankasa, a bit a broken heart. Walk more better know that to him. About the current state of the team, no, the resource and the position of 1 year in the group stage of the Champions League, no, or the true definition. Anything short of that in Imponica football in your fair. And as a Galatumba, Old Trafford, no so budget 3 points. Any other Copenhagen, a look when if you lead one or to know our best show. You lead the Galatasaray 1 or to know our best show. A course at 3 goals, a Allianz Arena, and the Bayern Munich race or 4. At 3 from that is the reality. And it's about time Manchester United fans, no. What you do, Mr. Kobe Boat, you of Taquado Hotel, one you to know one year the worst one on 1 year, no, you'd been a wound, no. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. And I found the lineup and Manchester United would remark. I was asking myself if the blame Ayeku could have merit and Hagen is anything to go by. Could he have paraded any better setup? Andre Onana no dem no. Onana no didn't Chamberlain ko Champions League final last season. Onana no quite. Even the car for crowd where you won the best 11 in the season gone by no. Andre Onana no dem. Whether you have cramps or not, no, I bet he is the best and none of the goalpost in him. And for his talents and individual brilliance, no one can say that it comes under cramps, Derby. But how was and life I say at Manchester United? No, on the one question mark on in a serious game like that, you can't say that men start and draw and make us start one. It was there was Diogo Dalot who came in to replace Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who was half fit. You know me had no introduce Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Harry Maguire or Favorani plus Lusso. In the present situation, I bet these are the best players and Papa to assemble. Any more Scott McTominay, Sofiane Amrabat. Christian Eriksen on it. Nuno Casemiro no walk about first leg and walk set 3 goals. Even Casemiro no brace on the day. Where were they? Obialenya available. Anthony Bruno, Garnacho, Rasmus Hojlund. Anthony Martial non start ahead of Rasmus Hojlund now. And along the line, name with the Harry Maguire injury, forcing the man to make a forced substitution, introducing John Evans. Or the Wan-Bissaka baby you saw. One can know doubtful for the next game. Because no one fully fit. And Moshe Saba Papa a year or after Evans and Bissaka and I'm saying, Ampa more to team not to Nampa bed. You cannot compete with some of these wannabes. The Manchester United against Bayern Munich, no more in the pa Bayern lead 1-0. Every time I go to New York on the bench, I bet it is Hannibal Majibiri, Umbi Garnacho. Na Garnacho no cannot then next option here Hannibal Majibiri. Only Anthony Santos no ordinarily per born the logo of Basabasa there on your productive. No, I bet not the Facundo Pelistri nor the neighbor. There are five and April. Let's say, another with the former Corona or attack more. No, you introduce Kobe Menu to replace Rafael Varane. I bet you don't play the Champions League with some of these minnows and wannabes. You cannot compete. Men no one answer. Men no one answer. The difference between Manchester and on it in the Chelsea team now, the Chelsea the moment from our to trade by United then are your homegrown. Man, you do know homegrown. Into say a team extra the number of injuries now, suspensions are what head of this fixture. Another within the season, what suffer from. And the number of first choice ones you cannot mention the man in Eric Hag needing the young winning emblem. How does he come in? Abokono for don't let Manchester United crab down. Kofi Lisandro Martinez I bet he is injured and out. Christian Eriksen, he is injured and out. Tare Malacia Ombemeluso competition, he is injured and out. Ahmed Diallo, he is injured and out. Cinnamon Casemiro, he is injured and out. Jadon Sancho put an undinu into Papa's mom market. Victor Lindelof, injured and out. Kosani Mason Mount for more than 60 million features, honestly, he is injured and out. Abedibium the man on ye. Abedibium and the man on ye. But individually as footballers, to win matches given a be expected a match or be expected from that particular individual and I bet what were they able to do on the field of play? Abedi Pochen, I want to watch it to one because before this game, no United, I bet since 2005 and 6 season, one finished last in the Champions League stage for group that since 2005-2006. Since 2000, that channel was GSS. United then finished last that. If you are a player brought in with that kind of money, weekly, edge that huge sums of amount now.
Since 2006.
5 and 6 season.
2005 and 6.
Yes.
Oh, okay. If Ferguson no crown so the team got great.
Yes, so did he last?
Okay.
Or did he last in a group? Into now upon a BBC the new, but look at that gap from 2006 to 2023. One say your calculations in the train. So that's pride and protection now. Say your individual and say player share the shirt of Manchester United. You should know that no, there's something for us to protect. Are they ready to die? What happens to the individual brilliance now? Onana change my papa in your confidence one no pump the here not in the bottom. Look at the defense line. Obia ampada no ka Leroy Sané The ball in the man passing the for Hurricane. Look at that assist from Hurricane. That's flick. No United defenders now we don't worry. We don't worry. Sofiana Amrabat. Champendo do na United faithful so dwen there. Amrabat ball mfimfunu won de dwumene esi da ma won. Amrabat be ya dede na. Luso be ya dede na Rafael Varane. Dede na sample de na mekere Rafael Varane no. Otete Sergio Ramos no quality as for Real Madrid. Na nankasa na sebe no nya keju bi Adam. No tete Ramos na ase. O de masam de bi ana meka. Nti enwoma onim ye de na o said one kasa edo qualities ba no. What is happening? You are being exposed big time. Hey, na show na bed into the chain to menkasa Felix better one on na no fonfoma. Debi sudi mi so. In the abed timo Felix timo we give our A game. Now Rafael Varane said say nya Sergio Ramos, nya Samuel Mtiti. Na one more Maguire on the level of the national ho adawa. Debi it shouldn't be so. Confirm for Okoye Bruno Fernandes. Busy. I do ye bibia abed on yare. On all them pass mo bin she. On answer so len she. Ken to me help test get on the foot the man 90 minutes aso. Rasmus Holland from Atlanta. So it's Atlanta for Chinchi Manchester United funsa. What do you feel one for Rasmus Holland? Nasa Holland ni deni mo no solobo. Na so onye ya bed one no in backup. It is Anthony Martial or is serious ah. Anthony Santos. Alejandro Garnacho. You cannot compete with this Minoso. Into obey mobile to my area what level na be last. Because you don't have that squad and depth to compete. And all the serious clubs on bed, the bench is as good as those that are starting. That takes me to the quotation and the Papa Nduko Kotum. And I see a lot of wisdom in the comments of Eric Ten Hag. Selling fan to na bed for me the fancy. Eric Ten Hag after the game, some American bois. I bet it's Papa no come to me all about it.
The players gave everything. You saw the spirit.
Okay.
I have to credit the team. Big compliment to the way they worked together as a team against a good Bayern side.
Thank you. Appreciation.
You need energy from the bench.
From where?
The bench.
Okay.
I agree. Especially our front line.
Thank you.
And the options were limited. I agree. In fact,
but you think and Congo to players and blana.
Bench and the first level and one sharp as a missy.
Ekaba. But you
want to know you can cry. I don't know what the bench, I don't know which one like back for defense.
You think Ten Hag and Konya then? Ten Hag, how did he let Manchester United team down in the presence of all these problems? To be obedient, baby, I like that Ten Hag. He let the team down a bit. Because the man is squeezing water from stone, dry stone, and a papa will squeeze water there from keeping them in the top six of the Premier League. FA Cup no so shame. Plus the UEFA Champions League. I bet most squad the United Kitano and the problems are one name now. Oh, the baby, when you're Bajamo on the one let's go of the EFL and then also the UEFA Champions League. Now you can concentrate on the Premier League on Goten. And also they are in a fine form. They are in a fine form. Why can't I find that kind of consistency? On our experience, no. Into some of these competitions, now you cannot go ahead to win it. Let it go. Concentrate on what you can fight for. If you win your UEFA Champions League sport in the BMA, then you revamp. A very competitive squad. To them Liverpool, to them Manchester City, then you can say that you are close to arriving. Then you can demand results. But you don't give him an Majibiri, Kobe Menu, Alejandro Garnacho, Anthony Santos, and say that he has let you down. Dabi, I bet straightforward it is the players. Instead of them to take up the mantle, be men, they decided to be boys. When the big boys came to the party, they were nowhere to be found. They pretended they were working at the end of the day, or you didn't go asking what that beat him. It is the players. I bet. I want to put them at the wallet to Manchester United down.
Okay, 91.9 Spice FM, 49 minutes downside.